ball, so I let them hang. When I pull this thing, all you bitches best to know my name. No, but in you hoes, I'm coming from South Park. Catch you after dark, I'ma spit your fucking chest apart. Follow you. when I pull this thing. All you bitches best to know my name. Nobody you hoes, I'm coming from South Park. Catch you after dark, I'ma spit your fucking chest apart. Follow you.
Hey Joe, you already have gun violence prevention officers. They're called police precincts all over this United States. But you won't let the police do their jobs. You won't let the police enforce the laws already on the books. But you know what we get instead? Turnstile policing. Instead of prosecuting criminals to the full extent of the law who get caught with an illegal gun, you make an excuse for them and you let them back out on the street and giving them chance after chance after chance until they commit the ultimate act of killing somebody. And let's face it, your gun laws don't work. Let's take my city of Baltimore, for example. The city of Baltimore has almost every gun law imaginable. Hell, we even just had a gun buyback. Yet and still, we still consistently have over 350 murders every year. You know why that is, Nickel Slick? It's because the criminals don't give a shit about your gun laws. The only people that's going to follow your rules are law-abiding citizens. And some arbitrary office up in the White House ain't going to change that. Hey Joe, you already have gun violence prevention officers. They're called police precincts all over this United States. But you won't let the police do their jobs. You won't let the police enforce the laws already on the books. But you know what we get instead? Turnstile policing. Instead of prosecuting criminals to the full extent of the law who get caught with an illegal gun, you make an excuse for them and you let them back out on the street and giving them chance after chance after chance until they commit the ultimate act of killing somebody. And let's face it, your gun laws don't work. Let's take my city of Baltimore, for example. The city of Baltimore has almost every gun law imaginable. Hell, we even just had a gun buyback. Yet and still, we still consistently have over 350 murders every year. You know why that is, Nickel Slick? It's because the criminals don't give a shit about your gun laws. The only people that's going to follow your rules are law-abiding citizens. And some arbitrary office up in
threat to our Hotep, especially when the Hotep got the goddess. Mask off, he's working his ass off, trying to tell y'all goofy dudes what they plan. It's Hotep, Hotep, hope you motherfuckers understand. It's Hotep, Hotep, hope you motherfuckers understand. No threat to our Hotep, especially when the Hotep got the goddess. Mask off, he's working his ass off, trying to tell y'all goofy dudes what they plan. It's Hotep, Hotep, hope you motherfuckers understand. It's Hotep, Hotep, hope you motherfuckers understand.
One moment, people. I apologize. Man, kids come at the wrong time for nothing. For nothing. Holy smokes. Oh, let's do this again. God almighty.
Sneezes.
Anyway, happy Monday, everybody. Happy Monday. Welcome to Cannon Speaks. I appreciate you guys coming by. Give yourselves a round of applause because you could be anywhere right now. But you're hanging out with us, and we really appreciate it. What's going on, Jay?
What's good, Cannon? How you living?
Chilling. If y'all new, hit that like, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification icon to let you know when I got new content coming out. Please share this stream. Let people know we live. If you're catching that replay, leave a comment. Let me know how we doing. We can use that constructive criticism. Sorry for the late start. Rumble took a minute, yo. They took a minute putting the notification out there. Like they literally just did it like a few minutes ago. Holy smokes. Anyway, man.
It's terrible.
Speaking of Rumble, bro, you hear the shit that Rumble going through?
What are they going through? A lawsuit?
Something like that. They getting threatened to get pulled off the internet, bro.
Pulled off the internet?
Yeah, they getting threatened to go the way of Rumble out this bitch. So apparently, because the Russell Brand stuff and Rumble standing by him, like the UK Parliament demanded Rumble demonetize Russell Brand so he can't make no money. And Rumble was like, no, we not doing that. Like, it's allegations. Y'all ain't even proved that the motherfucker did it. It's just allegations, and he got free speech. He ain't talking about no ped shit. He ain't talking about, he ain't talking about diddling kids. He ain't doing none of that, right? He's standing by the fact that he, I guess for lack of a better term, didn't do the shit that these girls are saying. Man. But it's all allegations. And as soon as Rumble come out and say, yo, nah, we not demonetizing them like, y'all want us to, boom, now all of a sudden they about to go the way of a Parler, bro. They trying to get them off the interwebs. You know what I mean? So salute the Parler. Salute the Rumble for standing 10 toes down and keeping Russell Brand, giving him a platform and, a way to make some money. You know what I mean? This shit is crazy, bro. You know what I mean? So salute the Rumble, man. Keep on rumbling, goddammit. He did the right thing. Like YouTube, they took him down. They immediately demonetized him. Like, how you gonna demonetize somebody over allegations? Right? What happened to innocent until proven guilty? That shit just out the window for this shit, I guess. Like when it comes to these, I guess it depends on who getting Me Too'd. You know what I mean? If it's Chuck Schumer getting Me Too'd, which I highly doubt he would ever get Me Too'd, unless it was from 1912. He looked like a Disney villain to me. I always said that. I said Chuck Schumer looked like a Disney villain. Like if they did a live, did they ever do a live action? Yeah, they did do a live action. Aladdin. He should have been Jafar. That's what he looked like. Chuck Schumer could have been Jafar.
Amy Schumer's uncle.
Yeah, Amy Schumer's uncle. Oh my goodness gracious, bro. But anyway, you know what, Rumble, y'all keep rumbling, man. Stand your ground. Don't let them force you to start silencing people. We coming over to Rumble because you ain't doing that. We coming over to Rumble because you guys are standing on your morals. And we appreciate that. The minute you give in and you start to demonetize Russell Brand before we find out whether he guilty of what they are claiming or not, guess what? They're going to make you fold every single time when they come to somebody they disagree with. On some trumped up charges. Pause. You know what I mean? Or pause. Like, pardon the pun, man. You know what I mean? So salute the Rumble. Keep standing on it, and don't let them pressure you into silencing somebody over allegations. We've seen it too many times. And this ain't nothing different. Whether Russell Brand did it or not, and if he did it, then he deserved what's coming to him. Like I said in my short. If he didn't do it, then he need to have his day in court, or you need to prove to us that he did it. Allegations should not be enough alone to ruin somebody's life. Right. They still running Cosby and that 70s show.
It's on TV somewhere?
Huh?
I don't know. It's on cable somewhere?
What, that 70s show? Yeah, it'd be on like 90s TV or whatever. They still running that shit.
Is that right?
Yeah. So anyway, you see this video? You see this picture, y'all? Hold on, let me share my screen.
Oh, hold up. No, I can't see just yet. You have to share.
Virtual cam.
I can't even see you.
Yeah, no, I just fixed that.
All right.
I wish that shit would automatically do that. Like it was a setting to automatically do that. My man Jimmy Doss with the $20 Rumble rant. I appreciate you, Jimmy. He says Web3 decentralization will stop that from happening. All this crypto attack is about power and control, just like they won over Rumble. Facts. Thank you for the $20 Rumble rant. Guys, if you want to donate to the channel, super chats always welcome, because I'm sure I'm not going to make any money off of YouTube tonight. Rumble rants, $ CannonHotep on Cash App. Every little bit helps, guys. Please consider donating to the channel. We really appreciate you. It helps keep this, everything afloat, guys, because none of this shit is free. The internet that I'm using right now ain't free. It costs for like the screens I got and all that other stuff, guys. And I'm trying to bring y'all some nice quality content, and I appreciate you. A little bit helps. Every little bit helps. Anyway, so did you see this shit, Jay? Are you looking at it right now? Hold up. Here we go. My man Fuego with the $10 donation. Appreciate you, sir. Says for the cause. That's what I'm talking about. That's my real ones right there. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Let me bring Jay back in here. And boom, there we go. So Sharice Lane put black people take picture with greens. So you got Kamala Harris holding a bag of collard greens, which I would say hopefully they got a few more bags, because you ain't making a good pot of greens with that little ass bag of greens. Gosh dang it. What are the odds that Kamala Harris actually cook some greens, Jay?
Wouldn't want to. I mean, the people around her, I don't know.
Oh my gosh, they curried the shit out them greens, Jay. They curried that shit up. they had greens vindaloo with a side of naan bread. Oh my gosh, bro! If that ain't pandering, I don't know what to tell you. Let me show you.
When I worked at the hot dog factory, we had Aunt May.
Aunt May.
Yeah.
Aunt like Peter Parker's Aunt May, or we talking like
Auntie May, what they called her. I'm not playing either, but she made some excellent greens and everything.
Aunt May.
Yeah, R.I.P. She was a sweet lady. She was a real sweet lady.
Aunt May made some banging greens. Like,
what
are the odds that she
on point?
I would probably say whatever day this is, either A, she was learning how to make greens that day, or B, that shit was for a photo op and they had some glory greens in a can. Some glory greens in a can.
Kamala be looking like a pod people person. That's all I know.
Emmanuel says, have you been paying attention to work visas? I haven't, but I already know what you're talking about too. They giving work visas out to the illegals, aren't they? They giving work visas out to illegals. Did CannonHotep's what you call it, Jay? Premonition come true? Did my when Joe Biden makes it legal for illegals to work? Did that come true? Did my rant come true? Somebody tell me that. Did my rant come true? Somebody let me know. That's what it sounds like. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like they're making it legal for illegals to work.
I didn't cuss, Emmanuel. J cuss. So they're making it illegal, huh? I said Aunt May and the greens. I wasn't cussing.
So they making it legal for the illegals to work. Is that what it is? Is that what we hearing? I'm gonna look it up. Mm-hmm. Yes, but only the Venezuelans. It'll start with the Venezuelans, okay?
Is that right?
It'll start with the Venezuelans because we already know what the fuck happening in Venezuela.
Bring them on through. Bring them on through.
Then it's gonna be the fucking Argentinians. Then it's gonna be goddamn the where the MS-13 from again? El Salvador. It's gonna be the El Salvadorians.
Let the Venezuelans come through. Leave the other ones.
It was Hochul and Eric Adams. Hochul and Eric Adams, I guarantee, the ones that made that shit happen. It was all by design, yo. They wanted that shit to do. They wanted it to go like that. 450,000 work visas this week? What? Are you serious? And we looking at the border czar right here. There's the border czar. Here she is. Right there.
You sure?
There's the borders. Miss, don't come. Do not come. Do not come. Bruh. Guatemalans, El Salvador, Honduras. Just watch. Yeah, watch. They're going to see how the Venezuelans are the fucking test. Once that shit work with them, they're going to do it. I told y'all, Nick. I should go back and play that shit, Jay. I should go back and play that goddamn video. I should go back and play that goddamn. Matter of fact, let's go find that video, goddamn.
Let's go find the video.
We
did so many videos. I don't know where. I'm the one over here asking you when I'm tell Cannon. I'm like, when did I say what's his name and what's his name? And Cannon.
Now this is one of the ones this is one of the ones I clip. Here it go right here.
Clipped it.
Here it go right here, guys. We gonna play this shit. Goddamn it.
We're glad you got all your receipts ready to go.
I got my receipts, motherfucker. I got all my receipts. God damn it. All this shit take time too, guys. You know, every little bit helps. I gotta sit here and clip all this shit myself. I ain't got no motherfucker.
See, at our border with Sleepy Joe, you know, we have hundreds of times the amount of immigrants coming through.
Right.
But we are not even close to classifying it as an
Remember
attack.
who told
We have no
you.
troops on the border. We have no people go there and inspecting them for
By the way, I said this during the Rittenhouse trial, Jay. This was 2 years ago.
Rona, you know, yet you're requiring us to get the juice and to get tests to come in this country legally. If I want to fly back to the United States from Korea, I have to take a test or get the juice. You know, but
right.
people who are crossing over, God knows who they are, you know, traffickers, sex traffickers, you know, who are bringing those children in, you know, they get to come in without a test, without a background check, without anything.
And the funny part is that people aren't contesting this. Now, I'm going to tell you this one thing, black folks. When old Joe Nickel Slick make it legal to hire illegals, your ass is going to be out of a job. What you going to do then? What you going to do then? Y'all sitting here, y'all rooting for this, y'all marching yourself right off the cliff.
I remember
You march
this.
yourself right off the cliff. Slowly but surely, they is replacing us as a voter base. They talking about giving them the bag for pain and suffering, and they not even American citizens. Soon you're gonna be like, you know what? Go ahead and hire them. It's cool. And then next thing you know, what you gonna be doing? You gonna be the one at Home Depot trying to jump in somebody's pickup truck. It's ridiculous.
He said you're gonna be sitting at Home Depot waiting. Somebody pull up with a pickup truck.
Jose gonna be picking your ass up off the side of the Home Depot.
Jose gonna be asking you. He gonna be like, "Habla español?"
Oh man, we laugh, but it's 100% facts. I mean, you've got the Chamber of Commerce straight out admitting it, right? Admitting that is the group
This
that
was
is being
2 years
replaced.
ago,
The
y'all.
illegals, they come in, you know, that I mean, and you know, in general, who are they replacing? They're replacing the low skilled workers, right? You know, they're not replacing the Wall Street bankers. They're not replacing the, you know, software engineers.
And who ain't working right now? The low school workers aren't taking those jobs. Not even just the low school workers, the carpenters, right? Electricians, HVAC workers. They're not, like, people don't want them jobs. They're not sexy no more, right? They make good money, but they're not sexy no more. So what they doing right now? What they doing right now? They doing the exact shit me and fucking Andrew said they was doing. Shout out to Legal Mindset.
You know, they're not replacing Silicon Valley. They're coming in there and they're replacing those jobs, which are already easily replaceable. And you better bet that these job offers for $15 at McDonald's and a signing bonus of, what was it, a $500 signing bonus?
Yeah.
That shit ain't gonna last.
No.
As soon as they get those people in there from Guatemala, they'll be working that job for back at 7.
School bus drivers here in Maryland making $25 an hour. That's what they paying them right now because they ain't got enough school bus drivers.
Crazy.
Dump truck operators $29 because they don't got enough. It's crazy. My father said he gonna be the first one to hire him. He said, y'all niggas is out of luck.
What I tell y'all? I said it 2 years ago. 2 years ago, I predicted that. Now look at us. We heard him say it.
You're right.
We heard him say it a few weeks ago. I did a TikTok and I did a short based on it. We heard him say it 2 weeks ago.
Give Cannon his flowers. He was on point. I put
On
some
point,
flowers in the
gosh
chat
dang it.
for you, homie.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Cannon was on point.
I don't be missing, goddammit. I don't be missing. Holy shit.
Man.
They said it. Hoshul was on a press conference on live television saying that she was going to petition Joe Nicholslick to fucking to allow illegals to get jobs. Yo, man, he'll go away, yo. I stand by Moonfall. I stand by Moonfall. God damn.
Oh my goodness. It's all love though.
It's all good. It's all good. So, and then now it's just crazy, bro. I'm telling you guys, keep a lookout. Okay, it's just Venezuela, and then next month or next year they're gonna let the fucking floodgates go. Watch. Anyway. So, speaking of Kamala Harris, now she is also the fucking the gun czar, or she's in charge of she announced the Office of Gun Violence Prevention that's going to be at the White House, guys. The Office of Gun Violence Prevention makes no sense to me. Makes no sense to me. Let me see something.
Okay.
That J song, why is that popping up?
I don't know. I didn't click anything. I didn't click anything. Bro, I didn't click anything.
Let me see something. How many fucking accounts? Who the fuck is this? Report that nigga. CannonHotep 7. Yeah, I'm gonna let you see the entire video what I tried to play her before the stream started.
Hey everybody, so I have some big news to share. We are announcing the creation of the first ever White House Office of Gun Violence Prevention.
Hey, Joe, you already have gun violence prevention offices. They're called police precincts all over this United States. But you won't let the police do their jobs. You won't let the police enforce the laws already on the books. But you know what we get instead? Turnstile policing. Instead of prosecuting criminals to the full extent of the law who get caught with an illegal gun, you make an excuse for them and you let them back out on the street and giving them chance after chance after chance until they commit the ultimate act of killing somebody. And let's face it, your gun laws don't work. Let's take my city of Baltimore, for example. The city of Baltimore has almost every gun law imaginable. Hell, we even just had a gun buyback. Yet and still, we still consistently have over 350 murders every year. You know why that is, Nicholslick? It's because the criminals don't give a shit about your gun laws. The only people that's going to follow your rules are law-abiding citizens. And some arbitrary office up in the White House ain't going to change that. You want to curb gun violence? Let law-abiding citizens protect themselves by any means necessary, however they see fit. Also, won't you try enforcing the laws you already have on the books? Make no mistake, people, the only thing that this Office of Gun Violence Prevention will be successful in is taking more of your rights away. I got 4 words for you, Nicholslick. Shall not be infringed. Be responsible for your own safety, people, because how the saying goes, when seconds count, the police are minutes away. This CannonHotep. Like, subscribe, and follow for more.
You heard me, goddammit. Go to my TikTok and subscribe. Anyway, so, but that's what's happening right now. So that's all it's going to be. This Gun Violence Prevention Office is just a way to take more of our gun rights away, because the people that's going to be in this office is going to be the executives from Moms Demand Action, Everytown for Gun Safety, Bloomberg and Soros people. That's who's going to be in this office. Right? That's what they're looking for. Especially because, like I said, the Supreme Court, the ATF getting their ass whipped right now. They're getting their ass handed to them on a lot of cases in the courts. So now they got to figure out how to circumvent that shit. You know what I mean? So now they got a gun violence prevention office. Like, your gun violence prevention offices, like I said, it's your police departments. It's your fucking courts where you're not even enforcing the laws on the books. How you gonna prevent crime when you're not even given consequences? You're not even giving consequences. You know when Baltimore's murder rate went down, Jay? Is when they had this commissioner named Ed Norris come in. He was a detective in New York, became a commissioner here in Baltimore. He started cracking motherfucking heads, and guess what? That shit. He started arresting people and fucking throwing the book and having them throw the book at him, right? And gun violence was fucking dropping because Ed Norris ain't play. I guess he did some shit that fucking Mayor O'Malley, then Governor O'Malley, ain't like at the time. And he went the way of fucking every other person that don't listen to that, their superior. They got him on some RICO bullshit that they couldn't even make stick. So then it was like, oh, your dad gave you $10,000 for a loan on a house and you paid him back or some shit like that, and that's some kind of tax something in here. His restitution was like $600.
Dang.
Right, but they got him discredited. You know what I mean? They assassinated his character, and he I think he went to jail for like a month or some shit like that. I forgot what it was. And remember, you know, I always say that government ain't got nothing but time and resources. Guess what they told Ed Norris, Jay, when he told this story? This was, he said, if you want to see your kid, which he said at the time his son was like 6, you want to see your kid, you going to take this plea because we ain't got nothing but time and money. That's what they told him. He had no choice. He couldn't fight it because he had no money to fight them. So he took the plea. He copped the plea because he couldn't afford it. That's why when I say the government ain't got nothing but time and resource, that is a clear case of that shit. They told him that. If you want to see your son again, you'll take this plea because we ain't got nothing but time and resource or time and money. Go back to this shit right here. They just coming after more and more of our stuff through the back door, bro. More and more of our freedoms through the back door. See, the thing is that what they'll do with this office is they'll make a mandate, and then they'll just like they did with the bumps with the pistol braces and the frames and receiver shit, and get a bunch of people to comply with it until the courts rule it unconstitutional. And then once the courts rule it unconstitutional, a bunch of people already done comply with it. A bunch of people already done registered their pistols and all this other shit. You know what I mean? Just like how I guess the Supreme Court and the other courts ruled it unconstitutional to force federal workers and workers to take the jab.
Oh yeah.
By the time they ruled on that shit and that shit came out of the court and shit like that, millions of people that took that shit. Pissed. It's that, do it and then ask for forgiveness later type bullshit.
We watched. Were we doing a live stream that day when they were doing the Supreme Court hearings and all that stuff? Were we live?
I think we were live.
I can't recall, but I know I was watching it. Right, I was watching it and paying attention. I remember the lawyers that they had in defense of forcing people to take it. They were terrible. What was it? The one was like, I just think it would be a good idea if they did that or something like that. They had no actual reasoning whatsoever.
None. No,
we were sitting there like, why are these people this stupid? And,
right.
and how did they get to this level of position and power? And then when the justice started speaking, what was it? Sotomayor? Who was that? Who's that nut job that's on the Supreme Court that doesn't know what she's talking about?
Oh man, I forgot.
Is it Sotomayor or whatever?
Oh yes, yeah. That was Obama's pick.
She was garbage, and it was just nut crazy stuff. Like the actual reasoning, like this is this, the technicalities. I was like, yeah, that makes logical sense. And then what they were saying was just like, because I think it would feel good to take it. Like, what the heck are you talking about? Feel good? Putting lives at risk.
I might have to have Reaction PR explain this. He says the work authorization form I-765 has a $400 filing fee, and it needs to be renewed every year.
Yeah.
So what's that? You know what that is?
Your filing fees for coming to the.
That's what the I-76 is. Got you.
I-76 is immigration 76 level. So okay. you get like, so there's certain spots that right now after all this what is it? What does it want to call it? Like the regulations over the, like what you guys were just talking about when Legal Minds said, I want to come in from Korea. Well, this place is like, so the Czech Republic, right? Mm-hmm. They used to require that you pass through different stuff to go there, visa requirements to stay here. But then they've since waived all that. So now anyone from the Czech Republic, they just need a passport and a reboarding plane ticket that says that their return plane ticket, they're going back. And that's pretty much what we need in most places right now. That at the same time, we don't have to have the visas in so many areas anymore.
Yeah, he's saying that.
Calling on.
He said that you can't file an individual. It needs to be filed with the primary form like TPS. He said USCIS is
USCIS.
So he says a visa waiver. That's fucking crazy. That's fucking crazy.
The U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services.
Yeah, that's fucking
and
crazy. Then they about to waive all that shit. They just.
But you get like a book. It's something like you get a book, something like this. Yeah. And you go through it and you read all these different rules about everything, and you got to follow it. And when you're coming over here legally, you got to pay like. It depends on your area you're coming from, but it's like, it probably went up. It's like a $2,000-$3,000 to get in to the U.S.
That's fucking crazy.
And you got to pay like what you said. So you got to pay that initial fees. Like I got to submit my documents and stuff like that.
And then you say your little oath and wave your flag and shit outside the building. But I
can do all of that.
How many people? Go ahead.
I can do all of that for people, like immigration attorney work.
Oh,
and
shit,
stuff
Jay?
like that. I know how to do all that stuff. So when people come to me and say, "Oh, Jay, I'm buying my whatever," I say, "Okay, I'll show you how it's supposed to be done, and we can get you going through this situation."
Montoya says she liked your shirt, Jay.
Oh, appreciate you.
Jay got on that Gordon Gartrell. He got on the Gordon Gartrell from off the Cosby Show. No, but that's crazy. Now they about to waive all that shit for everybody. I knew it was going to happen, yo. I knew that shit was going to happen.
The waivers, but the U.S. makes money for people to come in though. If they file their visa thingies, so each of those things costs money.
Right. Guess not no more. How many motherfuckers gonna be pissed? Like, I just paid $4,000 to $6,000 to become a fucking citizen, and y'all just like, and so I could do all this shit legally, and y'all niggas just like. So what? Let me just here y'all go. Oh my gosh, yo, that is nuts.
I don't know. They still gonna. That thing keep picking and choosing with which countries they want in or don't want in.
Yeah, and then as soon as they're not gonna be picking and choosing no more.
Because you read the flight risk thing for Russia, it's it's banned. Shit. It's a banned travel spot like Iran, Iraq, Russia.
For real?
It's banned. It's like level 4. Threat level 4 is what they call it.
That's fucking crazy.
Level 1 is just use normal precautions. Level 2 is that this is slightly more risky, and level 3 is really risky. And number 4 is banned. Huh?
Something about to happen. Something about to happen.
They got Russia banned though.
Yeah.
And Russia used to be come and go, but that joint is locked down now.
Something about to fucking happen, bro. That's got a fucking feeling, bro. Something about to happen. We got 41 over on Rumble. We got 20.
Hey, what's good?
21
Rumble?
over on YouTube. Hey, YouTube. If you on YouTube, y'all, we trying to move away from YouTube to Rumble. I'd be happy if you came on over to Rumble as well. Right? Damn, Rumble go down. Where the fuck we going? I'm be on this streaming straight from X.
Back to the soapbox outside with.
I'm gonna start an OnlyFans, and y'all gonna have to subscribe to my. Y'all gonna have to subscribe to my OnlyFans to hear CannonHotep sing. God damn it! Oh my god.
Beyond the street corner with
my bullhorn. We'll keep it G-rated. But yeah, shoot, get a Rumble account, guys. Come on over to Rumble. Like I said, guys, you want to donate to the channel, $CannonHotep on Cash App, Rumble Rants. Super chats always welcome, guys. Really appreciate it. Every time I hear that shit, I think the fucking Michael Jackson "Who's Bad" video about to come on.
Turn down my phone. It's my wife.
That's true. I could do the 10 minutes. I could start doing that again.
What's the 10 minutes?
Like you said, do like 10 minutes of Rumble tease and then come on YouTube and then come straight to Rumble. Jonah gonna say Cannon and the wife beater saying fuck YouTube. I'm with Russell Brands. So Jay, so Hulu got this show, or it's a movie. It's called No One Can Save You. You heard of that?
Yeah. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I've got it in my queue.
You haven't watched it yet?
I have not watched it just yet. I got it queued up. I didn't want any spoilers, so.
Bruh, I watched it this weekend. That show, it's a good movie, yo. I liked it. I liked it a lot.
All right.
I liked it a lot. I'm not going to ruin any. This is just a trailer, but I'm not going to ruin nothing for you. But it's really interesting. It's an interesting movie. Yeah, takes place in a small town. The main character did something to the family, or like is like outcasted from the family or the community. Period. But you don't know what she did. Right.
Kind of mystery. Huh?
Yeah, and it kind of puts you in mind of like a silent movie a little bit. But that's it's cool. Not. It's fucking interesting. It's a great sci-fi thriller, I would call it. Oh, get out of here, man! Here you go. Cannon has questionable movie taste. You know what, yo?
Said that, Emmanuel.
Yeah.
Where he at on Rumble?
Yeah, he on Rumble. Yeah.
Cutting up.
He cutting up, yo. So, it's a really good movie. I was into it. Like, I was really into it, especially going toward the end, yo. The girl that plays the main, protagonist, I guess you would call her, does a fantastic job, right? With like her gestures and her real acting, because like I said, it puts you in mind of like a silent film, and when you can't talk or speak or whatever, you got to use your body language, and I think she did a fucking fantastic job. I don't know her name, but she did well. The CGI was okay. I'm not gonna say it was the greatest, but it was pretty good for like a Hulu, movie, But if you got Hulu, or you got a way to watch Hulu shit, go watch No One to Save You. I thought it was fucking great. Also, I got to see. Go ahead.
Oh no, let you finish, then I'll interject with a little something.
I also got to see The Expendables.
Oh, so
I went to see The Expendables with my father and my son.
Oh, that's cool.
It was a fun movie, y'all. It was a real fun movie, right? Like, you don't expect a lot of like big brain shit or a lot of thought that have to go into a movie like The Expendables. It's just a shoot 'em up, bang bang movie that you can just like veg out to and watch. I think it checked all the boxes. Now, as far as like having Megan Fox and stuff, and it was, they had to do the women's power shit bullshit, but it was like, it wasn't over the top, I would say, right? They kept it rotation, and that's what Sylvester Stallone he usually does with his movies. He doesn't really put a whole lot of agenda in his movies, right? Matter of fact, I think that's the reason why he wasn't in the last Creed, is because they wanted to put so much like kind of like they wanted to put too much into it. Where he's like, for what? You know what I mean? Why we need all that?
Oh, I didn't even get to see it, but I got it.
It's a good movie.
Up.
It's a great movie, by the way. It's just, he's like, yo, this works. There's no need to put all this extra shit in it. Let's, keep it, the way it is. Holden said Megan Fox was the whole reason I opted out. It's still a good movie, because even though I'll give you this. Even though it has Megan Fox in it, it doesn't. She doesn't. What's the word? She doesn't overpower the movie. The movie is more centered around Christmas. Jason Statham's character, Lee Christmas. Okay. I thought it was a dope movie. I liked it. I wanted to go see it again because my father crazy ass. We go pick him up. This nigga forget his fucking glasses. The crazy part is we got the same prescription. So because it's my dad, and he wanted to sit in the very fucking back. He won't go to the movies unless he can sit in the handicap seats. I'm like, why you got to sit in the handicap seats? Why can't we just sit in that row just before? He got to sit in the handicap seats. I don't know why. I don't know what the fuck that's about. But then he couldn't see the fucking screen. It's blurry. So I, being a good son, I gave him my fucking glasses. I gave him my glasses. Now me, I could squint a little bit. I could make out everything. I was like, all right, cool. I was, after a while, my vision, the blurry shit went away. And I was able to, enjoy the movie. However, I'm like, fuck that. I want to see the movie in high definition with my fucking glasses. Cause for those of you who don't wear glasses, like I take them off, right? Like I can see, but it's like seeing like on the old TV with like the UHF and VHF, right? It's fucking, it's grainy, right? It's grainy. It's fucking lines going up and shit. But when I put the fucking glasses on, I'm in HD. Goddamn it, I'm in HD. So I want to go see it again just so I can fucking see the movie clear in HD. Goddamn it, see it in 4K out this bitch. But it was a really good movie. I think people should go if you just wanna just, go see a fun fucking shoot 'em up bang bang movie, The Expendables. Yeah. All of them been pretty good. I don't know if there's been an Expendables I didn't enjoy.
I like the one with Rousey in it.
With who? Oh, Ronda Rousey? Yeah, that was a good one. I thought it was good.
Had them high heels on the whole time, was walking around like she was going to do something.
Oh, Ronda Rousey was fine as a mud. And that had, that was Wesley Snipes was in that one, right?
Wasn't he?
Yeah, I think Wesley
so,
Snipes
for a little
was in
bit,
that
like
one.
a cameo.
No, he wasn't a cameo. He was in the whole movie.
Was he?
Yeah, Wesley Snipes was in the whole movie.
I remember Rousey. And was it Bautista and somebody else was in it?
No, Bautista wasn't in that one.
Oh.
Randy Couture been in all of them. But, yeah, I think all of them have been pretty good. The Van Damme, what'd you say? Van Damme one was good, but the fight scene could have went longer. Yeah. Montoya said she liked Ronda Rousey.
They need to get one of them big name directors to go ahead and make one of those Expendables, because it could be really epic, like one of the Mission Impossible directors or someone like that.
Yeah.
Let one of them big high named people that know their action stuff make one of them, because then it would be off the charts.
Yeah. I'm just
not to the point of like the craziness of what's that crazy show? The Fast and the Furious stuff, right? Not that crazy, but action crazy.
She did look like Fergie on steroids. Fergie fine too, goddammit. But yeah, so The Expendables was a good movie. I think that everybody should go. Like, anybody that's want to go see a fun movie, go see that. What else? The Continental, the TV show, The Continental.
Oh, it just started, yeah.
Episode 1. Yeah, episode 1 was fucking dope. I like that.
Do it got Mel Gibson in it?
Yes, it's got Mel Gibson in it. He plays like the owner of the Continental. I guess he's who started it, or something like that. I guess.
Cool.
But I don't know if he started it or whatever. But he does a fantastic job in it. The first episode is fucking fire. And now they talking about a 3-part event. I guess it started tonight. I'm gonna go look and see, because that shit left me on the edge of my seat. God damn it. So it I guess so what's his name? What's the guy that owned the Continental in the movie? Forgot his name. Winston, right? So Winston lives in England. He's over there doing his thing, and they bring him back because his brother did some shit, and they need him to find his brother. But Winston's like, I'm not giving you my brother. If I find him, I'm getting him the fuck out of here, essentially. So Winston finds his brother, and then all hell breaks loose. They trying to escape, blah, 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 blah. It's a great show. But it centers around Winston, the old guy to be helping Jonathan, that guy, the one that owns the Continental, or he runs the Continental. It centers around him. But, a younger him, back in like 1970 or some shit like that, or maybe 1960 something. It's a pretty cool fucking show. I don't want to give a whole lot away, but it's some good action in that bitch. You know what I mean? So I'm anxious to see these other 3 parts. I guess it's a mini series. It's not going to be a full series. I'm cool with that, as long as if they keep the same energy in this first episode, which was an hour and a half long, which didn't seem like an hour and a half long while you're watching it. If they can keep that same energy for these next ones, it's going to be dope. It's going to be dope.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to checking it out. See, you got the little VR helmet. Yeah. I got babies. So we always gotta time it to where the babies are asleep. We got some time when it comes to the rated R material.
Yeah. Like there's some titties in there. There's some titties in there in the movie. I mean, in the TV show.
The upper PG-13 stuff and the rated R stuff I got watched, because then the kids are gonna come in and try to emulate stuff or say something.
Right.
Mommy, what does that mean that he just said? Like, oh no, here we go.
Why is he bouncing on her? Why is she bouncing on him like that? Don't want that.
All that
at all.
So I see Montoya said, anyone seen? Yeah, we me and Cannon saw the last Mission Impossible. I love it.
Oh yeah, it was fucking dope. And it left you hanging on the edge of
You
your
can't wait
seat.
to see the next one.
I can't wait.
Synergy said, "Let's bring in Tom Cruise for the next Expendables. That'd be really nice."
That'd be dope. That'd be dope if they brought Tom Cruise in.
Long Tong Sun said, "Did Mel finish all his side quests?"
Yeah. I had that up, but yeah, right, because he said some he said some crazy shit. When he was yelling at like his wife and was like, "I hope you get raped by a wild pack of niggas." Like, God damn, oh my gosh, there, Mel, take it easy.
Mel's seen some things.
Yeah.
Hey, J.R. Bell said, "Yo, Jay, I'll be at the Canelo fight this weekend." That is really nice.
Yo,
Congratulations.
That's what's up, yo. That's what's
Charlo versus Canelo. Did you see her about that? Well, the two are going to be fighting this weekend. Canelo and Charlo, one of the Charlo twins. That I hope they don't do another 007 because that movie was over. Like, the series is over.
Yeah, it's done. If they do, it's going to be that girl. Because remember, the girl was
It's gotta be a
007.
reboot or a new whole new story because they can't make.
No.
They can't go back and say, "Oh, well, he survived," because that would be insane.
No, yeah, how the fuck? But the girl was 007. Remember, she took the moniker. He was still Bond, but she was 007.
But the fan feedback was like,
"Oh, it was
"Nah,
horrible.
we're not playing that."
Yeah, it was horrible. I like her as an actress, but yeah, I was like, "Come on, guys, just let 007 die."
He passed away in that movie. That was his end of his adventures, and he saved the world one last time.
Yeah.
It was super sad.
Yeah, but I liked it. It was a great movie. It did a lot of callbacks to all other Bonds. We did a review on my channel. Go back, you'll find it. We did a James Bond review that YouTube demonetized.
Is it the one I put you in the James Bond suit on the cover?
Yeah. You'll see me in the James Bond suit on the cover.
We're talking Hotep review stuff. We gotta get a Hotep movie review going again.
We gotta do that again. That was a lot of fun. We probably kill that on Rumble too. We probably kill on Rumble. We gotta do that. We gotta do
last night I watched. Let's see what I saw last night. Oh, the night before. So, keeping in mind that the kids. That we got to watch for the kids. So I watched a really nice Hallmark movie. It was a good one. But I'm an expert in the Hallmark movies.
Oh my gosh.
I've watched 100,000 Hallmark movies so far. So I know the good ones from the bad ones. Because check this out. Because you know what? The Hallmark movies take place like in another universe where there's like no crime. No one's getting shot in a drive-by. Like, it takes place. It's an alternate universe. Like, it's the Hallmark verse.
Yeah.
And you watch it because there's no cussing. There's no
not like the Domestic Abuse Network, aka Lifetime.
Nah, there's none of that. It's the Hallmark verse, and there's like a pretend European country in it called Moldova or something like that. And there's usually a Christmas Prince and all this other stuff. It's a whole nother universe. So it's pretty good. So I watched the other one yesterday, and it was about the loss of this woman's mother, and it was really, really touching and really cool. I was really happy to watch it.
Oh God,
it's one of the better ones.
I can't do it, yo. I can't do it. Montoya said it's about to be holiday season. Hallmark movies are going to go back to back to back to back. Oh Lord.
Nobody dies violently. There's no man. Hallmark. Could you live in that universe, the Hallmark verse?
YV said you be out here dreaming.
There's no, but there's no violence. Nobody gets robbed. There's nobody getting stabbed. Nobody getting shot.
Speaking of robbing and stabbing and getting shot, Indiana Jones movie wasn't bad.
Oh my goodness, here we go.
It wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. It was. I give it 3 out of. I give it 2.5 out of 5 koofies.
That's not bad with the 2.
I don't think so. I give it 3 out of 5 koofies. I thought it wasn't as like crazy as I thought it was going to be.
Well, let me check it out.
I thought it was decent. I thought it was a decent movie. I'm gonna just say it like that. I thought it was a decent movie. I mean, clearly they should have just left the series alone because Harrison Ford is just too fucking old to be trying to pull off bullshit.
It was jacked up because they were supposed to be passing it on to Shia LaBeouf, and then they didn't like him, Or
That's because he started doing that. I guess he told about all the butt rape that he went through allegedly. Pause. Once he started coming out talking about that shit, they was like, he got to go. He was self-destructing. He like the male Amanda Bynes out this bitch.
See, that doesn't happen in the Hallmark universe. None of that happens in the Hallmark verse.
He was killing the game in movies, and then he started talking too much, and then next thing you know, they made that crazy.
I feel like I feel sympathetic towards all those Hollywood actors and actresses that go in there young like that, you know, because you don't know what they're doing to Brittany Murphy, and you don't know what they do with this. Yeah, you don't know what they do with Shia LaBeouf. You don't know what they did to Marilyn Monroe and all that. You weren't there to see them, you know, lock them in the closet and do the Get Out stuff to them. You know,
Amy Winehouse said they tried to make her go to rehab.
Take them to the sunken place like Kanye West's trainer was talking about, and you see what happened to what their name is, Paige.
It's a lot of shit happening, goddammit.
Chopped off they stuff.
I'm happy I ain't become a fucking child star or nothing like that. Tell you that much. I remember I used to want to be famous, and then the more I started finding about shit, the shit you got to do to be famous, like I don't want to be famous. I remember when the boy from I told this story before. I remember the dude that's on Power, the kid, the one that that played the son. I met him when I met Megan Good and Carmen because he did a movie with them called Learning Uncle Vincent. My homeboy, his cousin was the director. He wrote the movie and everything. It's loosely based on his life here in Baltimore. But I was talking to his dad. His dad said he can't go nowhere without him or his mother. This is back when he was like, I think he might have been 10 or 11 or some shit like that. He's like, nah, he can't go nowhere without me or his mother. Any type of like audition and shit, they gotta be there. They gotta be on set. All that shit. He said because he was like, there's some weird shit that be happening. Like you know, you hear about this weird shit. You know, who
was that big dude that was talking about the man was grabbing on his? Oh, his
Terry Crews,
like
Terry
telling him
Crews.
to be quiet about it.
His wife was like, "You better shut up and take this money, goddamn. You let him feel you, goddamn, you shit, motherfucker. Don't fuck this money up." But the minute he came out about that shit, we ain't seen Terry Crews in nothing else. What's the last thing you seen Terry Crews in? All y'all see that nigga is in fucking reruns of Everybody Hate Chris. That's it. Terry Crews' ass is no longer employed. I haven't seen him in a goddamn thing.
They want you to keep quiet. And it makes those people snap. Look, Selena Gomez all jacked up. Shia's all jacked up. It's a whole bunch of them. And then you see why they got that Danny Masterson in locked up for life or whatever.
He locked up for life.
Because they said they had dirt on him or whatever, and he wasn't going to do whatever they wanted. So that's the messed up system they got over there in Hollywood.
Real messed up.
But the strike is over. The strike is over, right?
Yeah.
They're about to all come back and start making some more garbage programming for us to devour.
Right. Speaking of that, look at this shit. You see this?
What you got? Hold up. I can't see nothing.
That's Kim Kardashian. That's Kim Kardashian.
What the heck is this?
That's Kim Kardashian. She done fucking cut her hair off.
Is this an AI?
Sinead O'Connor. Apparently it's not. Apparently it's not.
Best editorials ever. These people are sick. Who is this?
It's Kim Kardashian.
Get out of here.
I don't know if it's AI or not. I thought she had bigger titties than that. Am I wrong? These might be AI pictures, maybe. Are these AI pictures, y'all? Maybe they are AI pictures.
The legs is too skinny. What happened to her face?
All right. Nah,
she crying, got the smeared lipstick.
There's no way that's Kim Kardashian. It says Kim Kardashian by Nadia Lee Cohen. CR Fashion Book Fall 2023. That's gotta be some fucking. That's gotta be AI. Cause here, maybe it's maybe not. I don't know. Shit weird to me. But that's another one that's fucking lost. And her family put niggas in the sunken place too. Her family put niggas in the sunken place too. What happened to the Lamar Odom? That motherfucker went from being a fucking prime basketball player to a crackhead. Fucking with them. Who's the white boy that was married to the sister Courtney? That nigga went crazy, became a drunk. Kanye got put in the fucking mental institution. The only motherfucker that was smart enough to get away from him was Reggie Bush. He was like, "What the fuck? Let me get out of here."
He quit. He didn't quit it. You know, I think
Yeah.
it was probably that trainer. The trainer was there the whole time. The trainer was that Hollywood trainer.
Oh yeah,
he was probably in the mix the whole time. And
he probably was busting the mother.
So they was like, "Hey,
Harley Pasternak.
We got Lamar Odom here. Can you train him? You help him out a little bit.
Yeah, help him out a little bit. Give him a little bit of that nose candy." Oh my gosh, yo, that family's fucking
gone after that.
Hey, yo, for my guys out there and women who prefer women, whoever, I don't know if y'all in the fucking audience. Knowing what y'all know about the Kardashians, would you still try to bust one? If you walked in your apartment or your house and Kim Kardashian was in there butt naked holding her ankles and said, "Let's go," would you jump in that thing or would you run for the hills? I want to know. One in the chat if you would bust Kim, or two in the chat if you would run for the hills. Knowing what y'all know. Knowing what y'all know. Would y'all bust Kim Kardashian knowing what y'all know about them? I'm just saying. Montoya said everybody would jump in that shit, but I don't like okra, so. Knox says nope. Tyler said my father never raised a quitter. Fuego said 2. He running for the hills. Knox said he running for the hills. JR thinking about it. Kim no, but the other sister yes. What's the other sister? Is that the one that got Lamar Odom on crack?
Chloe or Kylie? Kyrie or
which
whatever?
one is like 4? How many sisters is it? It's like 5 of them, right? 2 of them is Chris and Bruce's kids.
The Witches of Eastwick or whatever that name is.
Oh my God! He said my name is Jonah, but I ain't never been in a whale.
Hocus pocus.
Mike said maybe 15 years ago. He said I would have a management said I would have a handler and a mixed baby by now. Emmanuel said he going for the gusto. He gonna risk it all.
There's a bag in it for Emmanuel, I guess, huh? There's a grift to be made off of it. He can grift off of that for the rest of his days.
Tyler said Courtney thick. I wouldn't. Fuego said I wouldn't fuck with Unc's dick. Crazy, a huge turn off.
My goodness.
I wouldn't touch him either. I'd haul ass. I'm sorry, guys. I'd haul ass. I couldn't fuck with it. Kim Kardashian, they voodoo. They working them roots. They putting period blood in the spaghetti. Goddamn it.
Dang. I was about to show the Lamar Odom, but I don't know where it went.
There's a bag in it for everyone who tries if you win. I don't want to. The risk. I'm sorry. I don't know if the reward outweighs that risk. Montoya. Oh my God. Nope. No, thank you. I will not be personally trained by Harley Pasternak. God damn it. That shit ain't happening.
That's the trainer, huh?
Yeah.
He not in jail?
Fuck no. He a agent.
So he doesn't have to. He's gonna have a misdemeanor just like Ray Epps.
Yeah. He might be the counsel. God damn it.
You can keep an eye on him.
Oh my goodness gracious, bro. Oh man. Anyway, let's move on. Deion Sanders. Everybody. Oh my gosh, y'all. This is shit. That's why I never reported on the Deion Sanders winning and shit. And like I was happy. Like I was like, yo, he made a business move. He going to Colorado. He going where the money reside. He took his sons and a couple other players from the other school that deserved a D1 chance, right? Or you know, to be in that league. And he out there trying to do something, right? He won a few games. Everybody out there like, oh, he's the second coming of Christ, blah, 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 blah. Deion. You got rappers out there fucking going to visit like it's a fucking fight night. You know what I mean? Like he put this college on the map. He lost his first game to Oregon. Apparently they got their ass whooped. Now here come
You know what the score was?
Let me find out. Because I ain't even watched the game. I ain't give a shit. Hold on. Damn. 42-6. Golly mighty. They go to number 42.
How very gematria of them. 42-6. They just see the whole thing. The whole thing was ritual to let them know they just putting something out there like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's all it was.
Yeah. They was like, hey, don't get too big for your britches there,
That's
Prom.
what the message was. But
don't get too big for your britches there, Prom. Oh my gosh. But the thing about it is, like, everybody come out the woodwork. Oh, I told you it was a fluke. I told you he was going to lose. He's going to lose the next 3 games. I'm like, yo, why y'all rooting for this man downfall? Why? Why y'all rooting for Deion's downfall? Because most people rooting for his downfall because they mad he left Jackson State.
That's what it is.
I'm like, I said if Colorado,
HBCUs.
right? I'm like, if your motherfucking ass was the coach of Jackson State, your fucking pro-blackness would not out fucking last that bag that Colorado threw at Prom, at Deion. You'd have took that bag too. Y'all can kiss my ass if y'all gonna say something different.
He needs to do this for the culture.
For the culture. Man, listen. For the culture. Yeah, all right.
He needs to think about the community.
Until they saw that bag he was getting.
All the people that he's letting down.
He ain't letting nobody down. You know what he doing right now? You got somebody in a position of power at a big fucking school like Colorado, right? That can get your kid that might not have got a look from that school or that league. What is it? It's not Big Ten. I forgot what they are. Now your kid gonna get a look.
That's right.
Of course he getting his son in the league. His son going. His son was going. But his son would have went to the league if he was at Jackson.
Deion is just trying to look out for himself and his family and his child, and then if he can pull along some other kids along and help them out too, then cool. But this whole idea that he needs to be Malcolm X out here and die for the community and the culture and all this other nonsense is people bugging on what is it, on Twitter and social media and all that.
Yeah.
We saw the Charleston White video earlier. Did you see the Charleston White video?
No, I didn't see it.
It was in the Dr. Umar video.
What about Deion?
Yeah, about Deion, about this whole situation, right? With Dr. Umar was chastising Deion for not being there for the culture. And Charleston White was saying that he's not going to be there for all that stuff because he needs to get this bag and protect his own family. And if everyone else did the same, if they started first at the house, if you start at home, then where's all the different kind of issues out there are going to start to fade away in the community. You're going to be worried about the community so much if you're starting at home. If you start at home with you and yourself and your family.
Salute the Patriot J. He over there on Timcast. What's up? That's what I'm talking about. Patriot J.
He's on Timcast.
Yeah, Hotep's, man. Hotep is infiltrating, goddammit.
Goodness. Sonny Johnson gonna be over there next.
She need to be. I don't think that Tim ready for that Sonny Johnson energy. But salute the Patriot J. You get the Don DeMarco Hill on Timcast. Hopefully I get a solo run over on Timcast soon. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, I was looking up. Oh, you said who was Charleston White?
Yeah, Charleston White was just saying that stuff about self accountability for it.
I agree. I agree.
No, I mean, yeah, it's a lot of good points. And I mean, a lot of times, I like watch all that stuff, to see what he's going to say and see what Umar is going to say and all this other stuff. But
this must be it right here.
I just feel like they just miss out on the fact that it's just about this whole public shaming rituals business when they have these numbers 42-6 and stuff like that. It just makes me think that either everything is rigged up to do these things, or the universe is rigged up to do these things.
Yeah.
And if Deion is looking out for himself and his child and his family, I mean, I don't see why everyone has to fault him for that. You can't make every single person to be the next whatever you want them to be and push
Yeah.
them into, mold them into. They need to be the leader for the community.
He
this,
turned
that,
Jackson
the third.
State into a winning school, and they should be able to win without him.
You can only do so much for people. You can lead, what this the old saying goes, you can lead the horse to water, but you can't force him to drink. You can only do so much for everyone. You can show them the way, you show them the map. It's like what Floyd does. Floyd Mayweather, salute to him, and what the Paul brothers do, salute to them too. They're showing a lot of people the map to get this money out there, and for boxing and fighting and all that, right? They show them, well, you don't have to get the titles, you don't have to be beholden to the WBC and all these belts.
But this is the shit. This is the problem.
You can do your own
for me.
thing and start getting your money.
Right, exactly, and that's what I'm saying.
Look out for you.
Right, look out for you, and that's what he doing. Look for him and his family. What the fuck y'all do for Deion Sanders? Y'all wasn't with him when he was shooting in the gym or knocking baseballs out of the fucking park. Remember, he was a pro baseball player first, right?
Got it equally the same, I thought.
Was it?
I don't know. I got all his cards though. I don't know.
Shit, he was fucking Bo Jackson after Bo Jackson. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and on top of that, Colorado's 3-1. They're 3-1. They still got a winning record. Y'all making it seem like his motherfucker lost 4 straight games. Like this was the fucking fucking, I don't know, whatever bowl they playing in the Big 12, and he choked. They 3-1. They 3-1.
Yeah.
Playing Oregon. That shit is crazy. Right? Deion played at the same time. I thought he went to the MLB first and then went. Like, I thought baseball season started first and he played that and then went and played for the Falcons. He was with the Falcons? Yeah, he played with the Falcons first, right? I think.
Prime time.
Yeah. But I'm sitting there like, oh, I told you that he was this was a fluke. I told you that he wasn't going. No, they 3-1. They're 3-1. They lost one fucking game. Not only are you fucking down in Deion, you down in all them football players. All them collegiate athletes. Y'all talking shit about them. When y'all talk about Deion and that these kids don't stand a chance against these other schools, you talk about them kids and their ability to play ball. Thanks, JR. Falcons. Yeah, I became a Deion fan when he played for the Niners. But Falcons, Niners, and the Cowboys. I remember the Cowboys era. I think his 49ers era was his best era. I think his best football was with the 49ers, in my opinion. But yeah, this shit is Oregon at home, right? That's all I'm saying, guys. Like, get off Deion back. He out here doing his thing. He made Jackson State a winning school. Now he moved on to bigger and better things. Damn. Why ain't you state a foreman? Why you want to go and be why you want to go be the regional branch manager? Why don't you just stay here with us as a foreman? Nigga, because the regional branch manager make more money. Or you wasn't down for the cause. Why don't you stay in the forklift union? Like, this shit is retarded. That's fucking crazy. Holden said all his former teams lost on Sunday too. Mike says he never liked Deion. I was a fan of Deion Sanders.
I think it was working too much to see too when Deion. I don't know. Let me double check.
Tyler saying that Colorado needs serious recruiting in both offensive and defensive lines. I agree. They gotta, if they're gonna protect his son and give his son a chance against these more elite teams, the line gotta step the fuck up. The line was missing blocks left and right. I was looking at the highlights. I'm like, what the fuck going on with the line? But get off Deion back, yo. They 3-1. Get him a chance. Why don't y'all want to talk shit on Deion? Wait till after the season over. Now, if these motherfuckers go, if they go fucking 3-7. All right. Get on him. Get on his ass. But right now he 3-1. I'm just saying, guys. Jesus, Marianne Joseph. I'm still saying salute to Deion Sanders. And I'm still hoping that he has a good year. Even if they go 500, it's a fucking win. So, Jay, you might have had a point. You got Gavin Newsom and Ron DeSantis already debating. Are they setting up for 2028, Jay?
Mm-hmm.
That's what it sounds like to me. They're setting up for 2028.
Along with that Hakeem.
Is Hakeem Jeffries? Oh yeah. You think Hakeem the Dream?
Jeffries and Gavin Newsom are the future of the DNC. Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
If you type in Hakeem right now, it brings up Jeffries and Olajuwon, so you know that out of all the Hakeems that have been out there over time.
Right. So, I'm not even interested in watching the debate at all. Like, neither one of them are going to be the contender for 2024. So why the fuck are we watching them two debate? For what? For what? What is that? What is that going to be a distraction from?
It's practice. It's practice for Newsom, right? That's practice for Newsom.
I guess. I mean, it's going to be them. I think it's going to be them in 2028. I always thought that. I know Newsom wasn't going to be 2024.
You know what? If Joe, I don't know. Is Joe still making it? They're getting Newsom ready a little bit early. Having him square off with DeSantis.
Newsom couldn't. Nah. What do you square off with this? DeSantis is like. DeSantis is like he's low in the fuck. My neck been killing me. DeSantis is that nigga low on the totem pole too when it comes to all that shit.
Who? You said what?
DeSantis, he low on the totem pole when it comes to for 2024, and Gavin Newsom is non-existent.
Because this position this is all about 2028. They done with 2024. They're just trying to roadblock Donnie T because they know he's gonna win he's gonna win the nomination anyway. Then he's got to get through all the nonsense in order to win again to the White House. So they're not worried about that. They're trying to pull out the stunts with their position in Kamala to start yapping again. Remember, she was MIA for the longest because they were waiting on something. Then they had Quavo and them come to the White House dressed like they were going to a funeral. Yeah. So they got this. This is an exercise for them for the 2028. This not the It has nothing to do with 2024. It's just their exercise to say, hey, look at who we got. We're gonna bring back out the right is gonna bring back out DeSantis probably. He's not going anywhere. And then Newsom and Hakeem are going to start emerging over there on the left. They just maintaining because Trump's 77 and Biden's 855. So I mean, shoot.
Right. Exactly. What the fuck is this, Jonah? Let's see.
He sent you some messages.
He sent me
some. I don't have my Twitter.
He's saying that I guess this is Gavin Newsom's father. You should better see it. Otto Albrecht Alfred von Bolschwig was a German SS officer, I guess. I don't know what the fuck that word is. Intelligence and international businessman during the Nazi era.
Luftwaffe.
Thank you, sir. He has served in operative. He served as an operative of another German word that I don't know. In Mandatory Palestine. In Romania, where he was involved in instigating the Legionnaires' rebellion in the Bucharest pogrom in 1941. How about that, Jay? That's his father. That's Gavin Newsom's father. How do we know that's Gavin Newsom's father? That's what I want to know. How do we know that's Gavin Newsom's father?
That could be his grandfather or something, right?
Right. I would think it was his granddaddy.
His father died at 84. Was born in 34.
Who was born in 34?
I guess his dad, I suppose.
Oh, okay.
Unless he was saying that he had a secret. He had a secret pops.
Mm.
But
hold on, what is this? Oh, hold on. All right, let's read this one. He worked as a legal advisor to the Italian division of Getty Oil. And then as a tax attorney for the Getty family, Newsom helped to deliver the ransom money for the released John Paul Getty. It's missing some context, Jonah. How we know that?
so, like, he was Newsom's father was friends with the people that ran stuff back in the day.
Yeah.
He was a part of the says from 69 to 70.
Yeah,
he
I'm
ran
looking at it now.
alongside Gestapo Otto, who had been brought to the U.S. during Operation Paperclip, and he was holding it down for Mr. Getty during the briefings of this intelligence and operatives and Argentina stuff and all that. So you're talking about some Manchurian candidates and some
I got
other
you now.
stuff going down.
So it's not
yeah,
his daddy. His daddy ran with Otto.
Yeah, his daddy ran with all the baddies. All
Got
right.
you.
Ran with all the guys that Indiana Jones punched in the face.
That makes sense. I can see that. He might be another long lost cousin of the Bushes
Yeah.
who helped fund all that
Yeah,
shit.
he's definitely. I mean, you're kicking it with them. You're definitely some sort of bloodlines. You guys, I guess you got to go look at the thing somewhere along the line to see what the Gavin, what this Newsom bloodline is. But they definitely in league with the elite.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I mean, but he had, of course. They all had that shit going on. They all a part of that shit. All their families was a part of that World War II shit. Period. But they all related anyway, so. But Newsom, they gonna run him in 2028. And then guess what he gonna get? He gonna try to push through his 28th Amendment in 2028. The 28th Amendment in 2028. What the fuck? How about that? I guess that's them telling us that they're gonna run him in 2028 right there.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot.
Yeah, they're gonna run him and Hakeem like we've been saying.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's
Hakeem
going
the
on.
Dream.
That's what they're trying to do.
Hakeem the Dream.
Hakeem's right.
Why's my iPhone running hot? It's fucking nonsense. Anyway, so let's get to the final story of the night. The government is on the verge of shutting down everybody. Just like every single year, the government is on the verge of shutting down. They get everybody all fucking tripped up and like, oh my God, the government, what are we going to do? And then nothing happens. They come to some resolution in the fucking... We come to some resolution in the 11th hour. But they a lot of people starting to think that maybe they might not come to a resolution in the 11th hour this time, Jay. What you think?
I don't know. I guess I'll just wait and see.
All right.
That's about it. Because, I mean, they, you know, what we were talking about, the 33 trillion in debt coming up.
Yep. We can't afford no more debt. We can't afford another 11, 12 trillion dollars in debt. Oh my gosh, we can't afford that. So look at this. Much of the government is getting close to shutting down on October 1st as Congress struggles to pass a stopgap funding deal. And on Monday, with just 5 days to go, many federal workers and agencies were bracing for impact. The House and Senate have until the end of the day on Saturday, September 30th to pass the spending deal. Little progress was made over the weekend. And with Congress not returning until Tuesday evening after being off for Yom Kippur holiday, there is so little time left. A shutdown is being seen as almost inevitable. I never understood why we get off at why kids and stuff close down for for Yom Kippur and Rosh Hashanah or whatever it's called. I digress. In anticipation of that, the Office of Management and Budget has advised federal agencies to review and update their shutdown plans. What the fuck is that? OMB will tell agencies to enact those shutdown plans, including notify employees whether they have been furloughed or should continue to report to work. I remember when they fucking shut everything down for Donnie T. The wife was furloughed. She was furloughed for a while. You think I don't know. They might let this shit shut down. I feel like something gonna happen. I don't know. That's like a couple of days before October 4th.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Could be the market doing a huge dip or something like that coming up. Maybe that's what's going to go down.
Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't make sense. It makes sense. They do it every year. However, October 1st, and then we got what's the name on October 4th?
That's a part of our October surprise, maybe?
Maybe. That's what I'm thinking. Because then I found this story right here. I don't know what the fuck they mean by this. From the U.S. Department of Defense. With government shutdown, troops still protect nation, but possibly without pay. Oh my gosh. A shutdown puts the government in a complete standstill, said Deputy Pentagon Press Secretary Sabrina Singh during the discussion today with the Pentagon Press Corps. But the U.S. military is going to continue to do its job, protect our nation's security interests and those of our allies and partners as well. I don't know, guy. I don't know what to think about any of this shit. I feel like something gonna go down. See, they said y'all gonna keep fighting. We ain't paying you shit, but y'all gonna keep fighting though. Look here, guys. This is what I think. Every year they do this whole we might shut down thing. Only year I've seen in my recent memory that I've seen federal workers get furloughed, and my wife been working for the Fed since I met her. Since at least since 2006, so it's been some years. The only time she got furloughed is when they did all that pump faking with Donald Trump, and then the federal workers got furloughed. However, let me see. But yeah, so what was that? Oh yeah, so now I feel like another furlough is coming. I feel like another legit shutdown is coming. But once the government shuts down or whatever's going to happen, whatever's going to go on October 4th is going to be the distraction. Whether it's another mass event or whatever, it's going to be the distraction from something else. And then while they do that, some shit gonna get signed, and then who knows who the fuck's gonna come behind that. But I think that this news with the government shutdown is a distraction. I think October 4th will be a distraction, and some real crazy shit behind the scenes is gonna happen. Maybe it's just some CBDC news or something like that might happen that we don't know about. Who the fuck knows, Jay?
We'll find out.
We're gonna find out. But that's what I'm gonna say about this, guys. Like I said, as much as this is news that we about to shut down, that we could possibly shut down, that the government may possibly shut down, I think it's a distraction. If the government shuts down, the lights ain't gonna go out, none of that other shit. You know what I mean? It'll affect some families. Like I said, you got the government workers that it'll affect because they don't get paid. Now, if they come to a resolution, they get back pay, allegedly. See. On calls and short hours get furloughed in healthcare. Yeah, they do. They got furloughed during what's the name on the pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
It's right, Montoya. Pay attention to the unordinary. Did we shut down during Obama? I don't know. I don't remember. I don't remember us shutting down during Obama. I don't remember if we did. Oh, you know what? We did shut down during Obama. He's right. We did shut down during Obama. Yep. Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. Yep. So 2 times. But the Obama thing wasn't that long. I think it was for like a day or 2. But this one here feels different. It's not the same song and dance in my opinion. I think there's something really legitimately might happen behind this distraction of the shutdown, and then we have the emergency broadcast system test. I think some shit might really actually happen.
Which is on the 4th at 2:20. Let's go.
2:22, right? Was it 2:20 or 2:22? 2:20.
Just 2:20.
2:20 p.m. Eastern.
Because it's 22 years since the thing, and the 22 the Jets had a score and all that other 22 stuff.
Yeah. So, and like I said, guys, maybe nothing happens, but please remember what happened on that day in September. They were actually running a drill on that very scenario that happened on that day in September. Running a drill that day. Just saying. So keep your head on the swivel, guys, and no matter what happens, just remember to protect your neck and protect your chicken. That's all you can do. Stop worrying. Don't worry about the government shutting down. Have all of your fail safes. Have all of your preps in order. Make sure, even, I was watching the Doomsday Prepper thing, right? Today. I was watching some more episodes, and the lady had a good point. She's like, what happens if, because I was learning how to can, by the way. It's easier than I thought. I'm gonna buy a canning machine. I'm gonna buy a canning pressure cooker. Or they got special pressure cookers that you can can in. I'm gonna get me one. But I was learning how to pressure cook, and the lady basically was like, "Yo, so it don't have to be a natural disaster. It don't have to be a lights out scenario. It don't have to be the world collapse. It could just be the fact that, hey, you lost your job, and you know, grocery store might be a few and far between thing because you got to make ends meet or whatever. You got to save money. So, so these preps could help you. Canning and bagging food just in case you need to dip into those stores to help you out. You know what I mean?
No, you're right.
She said that she found out during the Cove base that she dipped into her stores when like food was scarce. Shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit. Jay done found it.
Yeah, I just wanted to, just for reference purposes.
Gavin Newsom, descended from the King of France.
It's their bloodline. Yeah, it's just that they always have to tell you, and then they do it in a funny, mocking way, and then it's ha ha he he. They're all royalty. Isn't that cute? No, it's not cute. They're all bloodlines because it's on purpose. It's all bloodlines because it's nepotism that runs this thing. You can't have anybody get into the White House that isn't related to the King of France and the King of England and all that business.
Yeah.
They're all royalty. Every single one of them. Like, when we had Barry O, and turned out he was Dick Cheney, Donald Rumsfeld, and George Bush's cousin. He's related to all 3 of them.
Yeah.
And the people didn't understand that. Was looking at it like, oh, well, aren't we all related as God's children? No. We're not all related. I'm not related to no Bushes, none of them jokers.
Yeah,
it's just like, and then Trump was like, what did he say? I come from a long cloth, and it's a long royal cloth or whatever he was saying. And they showed those pictures of all those different people. Who'd they show? Napoleon and a bunch of people that he was saying he was related to.
Yeah.
And he talks about it, genetics and genes. That's important to the elite. They need to know where they come from. Are you cut from the same cloth?
Right. Sound like them Nazis. Sound like old Dolph.
Right. You gotta be cut from the same cloth. You gotta be of the same caliber as all the elite.
Yeah. Yep. So yeah, it says according to genealogists, you can trace Gavin's family back to King Robert II, King of France, from 996 to 1031. That's crazy.
Then it probably goes all the way back to the giants in the film and all that. That's what they say in the truth community.
Yeah.
If you really want to know what it goes back to, the wheat and the tars in the Bible, it really goes back to the ancient, all those people named Baal and King, the different kings that was doing jacked up stuff. That's the bloodline that you see today. To this day. That's why Obama was saying I'd look just like King Akhenaten, which he does kind of look just like him.
A little bit.
Yeah. You remember that when he went to go look at him?
He also looked like General Patton.
Who?
Trump.
Oh, Trump. But Obama said he looked like King Akhenaten. What was it?
Akhenaten.
Yeah, King Akhenaten.
Yeah.
Remember when he went to go see it in the whatever that place was?
Yeah.
Was it in Egypt or was some other part where he went?
I remember going to see it. I just don't remember where it was. But like I said, guys, protect your chicken. Be preppers, guys, because who knows? Maybe this shit happen. Maybe I might have to dig in my stores because now, you know, if wife get furloughed or something, who knows? You know what I mean? But
remember to fry your oodles and noodles and put some butter on them.
Yeah, fry your oodles and noodles and put butter on them, according to Jay. And if you can't do that, go visit Chuckin'. And if you can't do that, go see Chuck and them. They might help you out. Oh my goodness gracious. Anyway. That is funny. Anyway. That's all I got for tonight, Jay. Got anything else?
Man, I'm moving to the Hallmark verse because there's no crime.
Jay gonna be out.
I'm gonna own my own little deli or bakery while working in the big city.
Jay gonna start his own blockbuster with nothing but Hallmark movies. Nothing but feel good rom-coms.
Some of them are pretty good. You sleeping on some. A few. Look, so the vast majority of them are cliche, right? And not even all that good. But there's a couple out there that hit. I'm like, man, this one was good. The Hallmark verse is where it's at.
Bruh. That's funny. Anyway. That's all I got for tonight, guys. I appreciate y'all swinging through. If you're new, hit that like, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification icon to let you know when I got new content coming out. Please share this stream. Let people know we live. If you're catching the replay, leave a comment. Let me know how we doing. We can use that constructive criticism.
Yeah.
Anyway. Until next time, guys. CannonHotep with Jay Pylon saying, be safe, stay strapped. Don't miss. Get your fried noodles and noodles ready. We holla at you.
So relax and take notes. Niggas need to wake up. Niggas need to relax and take notes. Niggas need to wake up. Niggas need to relax and take notes.